My name is Adam McClellan. My DJ name and my producer name is Snug, based out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I've been DJing since about 98, 99. In terms of what I play, it varies a lot depending on the gig. It could range from a techno to house to drum and bass, sometimes down-tempo. I do a monthly show at the Boardroom Game Cafe called The Deep End, so I play a lot of sort of down-tempo, chill, kind of deep stuff there, for example. If you want more info, you can check facebook.com/deependhalifax. I put music, event listings, that kind of stuff up there. It's all over the place, really. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. Yeah, I produce, again, it's a mix. Probably my main style is drum and bass. Sometimes I'll experiment with, sort of halftime, down-tempo feel, written some house tracks, slower broken beat type stuff. I mean, I've been producing for a while. I've only just recently started getting into releasing. I've had probably a good 8 or 10 tracks signed this year, so that's pretty exciting. Starting to make a name for myself internationally. I've got an EP coming out this summer on a German label called Influenza Media. It's a 4-track EP called Time and Space, so that's exciting. So I definitely want to keep producing, keep signing tracks, getting it heard by international community, especially DJs, getting it in their hands, getting it played in sets, things like that. I like to finish tracks, kind of, I don't want to say as quickly as possible, but in like a good solid push. So I'll do like, the core of a track, ideally if I can get a good, 4 to 6 hour session to get like the bed down, and then kind of pick away at it for a few more days after that. Inspiration, it's not really one of those things that I can nail down. Sometimes I won't write anything for maybe even a month or two, and then sometimes I'll write 4 or 5 tracks in the course of a week or two. The main tool I use for production is Ableton Live. I use a lot of the out-of-the-box plugins that come with Live, but also some VST plugins. I've got a Machine Micro. I've been using the Machine sample set a lot, sort of my go-to sample set. I've also got some outboard gear that I use, like the Virus TI Snow, Novation Bass Station 2. I also have a Fender Stratocaster that I try to incorporate sometimes, picking up guitar over the years, and various, hand percussion, shakers, things like that I'll work in sometimes as well. In my rave days in Ottawa, early 2000s kind of time frame, there were a few pretty big parties. I had some pretty good opportunities to play alongside some international headliners there. So yeah, definitely those were crowds that were there, that knew why they were there and knew what they wanted to hear, and having them into what I was doing was definitely great. My favorite fail, I don't think anybody noticed this except for me. So this is a good example of where people were really into the music. It was an all-nighter in Ottawa, playing drum and bass set. I was really into it. Everyone was really into it. I was so into it that when I went to change tracks, I took the needle off the record that was playing. But everyone just kind of stopped for a second, put it back on. It's like, I'll call it a poor man's rewind, I guess, or, whatever you want to call it.
I just called to tell you that, well, you are a monster.